Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe. Forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempest rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whatever may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fitted for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and O thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely. Assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O men of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O men of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod. As brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God.
do what?
Oh.
I'm frozen. But hey, at least you get to look at the fishes. Good evening. Let's edify one another, shall we?
Yeah, let's edify the saints with professionalism and all the other things I'm supposed to say. Hello!
Are we gonna have to write and actually make a poster to post right there to your computer or something? The Saints with professionalism and shenanigans. Good evening,
Whoa,
Reba.
Levi, did you do this?
Did I do what?
All these other backgrounds?
I've done nothing. I
Whoa,
know nothing.
listen,
Or like I
I
say when I
think
look at my, like I say when I look at my medicine and I realize Alicia still hasn't put zinc in my morning routine. I know no zinc. I see no zinc.
you know, I, uh,
Look at all those books and the fireplace
I,
behind you.
I like this. The,
You
this was
would.
this was in StreamYard. Or not StreamYard, this was
Evie
in
Mux.
just in Amy
Evie Mux. Get it right. Evie Mux. But do you like my background? I mean, look at that fish tank. Whoops. That one there. That
Uh,
one. And I mean, isn't my green screen great? It looks so realistic.
I think this one works better because my lighting is darker. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
I feel like it's doing a better job.
Have you been out playing around with the fire in the garden?
But yeah, EV got some new uh
Evie Mux has gotten a lot of new. Ooh, look at there. You're out of this world. Evie Mux has gotten a lot of new features. Have you
what?
been noticing? Have you been paying attention to the notifications that have come up when you logged in?
Ooh, what is this? Oh, what is that? That's amazing.
That's cold,
Yeah.
CJ. That's cold. It is spring. Good morning, Sim.
All right. Sorry, I'm having fun. I'm like a little kid. There we go. Oh, no, that's not me. I'll go back to the one I liked. This may replace my bookshelf. I like this bookshelf more. Wait a minute. I may have, you may be looking at the new era of streaming.
Sam says the fish tank's cool, going for the natural look. I happen to like my green screen. It is just like the natural. It's like so realistic, man.
Well, if I didn't have mine up, all you would see is a white wall. And I'm not that boring, come on.
Woe to you, you scribes and Pharisees, you whitewash wall.
Nice. Uh,
Ding,
well,
ding, 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 ding.
yeah. Mm, shut that up.
Keep
What
going,
else?
O'Shea. Keep doing it.
Stop.
Sam says, go back to the forest. No, I've
No.
come out of the woods.
Uh,
Gold Pig 1 and Gold Pig 2.
did I? Were you waiting for me to finish recording? Am I in trouble?
Yes. I can't go live on CEM like we're supposed to if you are using that. It will not let us dual stream to the same source.
I was recording though. I wasn't live streaming.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh, good. And because my brother's coming tomorrow, spending the night, so I'm like, well, I guess I'm pre-recording public times.
So you're gonna throw Shea in by himself? Is that
Yep,
what you're saying?
yep, that's
Hey,
exactly what I'm saying. Uh, uh,
we got a surprise. We got a surprise coming for tomorrow night. That's all I'm saying.
ooh, so now you know. Now you're gonna do something different, huh?
I already said all I'm saying. So I'm done for the stream. See you later. Bye.
Bye. On Monday or Tuesday, this coming week, I'll have it. I'm like, it better be
Do
here.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
stop.
it better be here that fast if I'm paying $25 to have it shipped. Like,
Well, yeah.
come on. I
Hi.
was I was thinking maybe $10. I kind of choked when
Up, up,
he,
up.
he
There
said,
you go. Nice.
"Yeah, it's
Lock
gonna
it.
be about 25 to 30." I'm like, "What?"
Uh oh. You better push. You better push that up. Well, unlock it first. You just locked them, so now it won't go all the way up. Well, you'll have to unlock both sides. Uh huh. Now, because they got to fit into those slots when you lock it.
Levi, what are your goldfish names? Everybody asked you.
I already answered that. Where have you been?
Not here.
See, she even laughed. So did Sam.
What did you say?
Gold Pig 1 and Gold Pig 2.
Oh, don't know what
Do you see how big these things are?
yeah.
They literally are pigs.
Mm.
Watch. I mean, look at that.
Uh,
Come here. Come here. Boom, boom.
they go right up. Feed me, feed me.
Yeah. I mean, it's like they act like they've been starving. They're fed twice a day
Uh-huh.
because that's what they told us to do at the fish store. You feed
Yeah,
these things twice a day.
you know, should I get a fish? I
You
want
could.
a fish.
Just don't expect us to send an aquarium back with you because that would be too much for your luggage.
Never
I
be.
mean, but really, we got our aquarium. One of our aquariums we got for free. Another one we paid like $25 for.
Where would I put it? That was my question.
That I can't answer you. And understand, CJ, that if you get one because you're on city water, it's going to be a lot more work than what I've got. Although we could probably send some chemical stuff back, to treat your water, not chemicals, but some water treatment stuff back because we don't use it. We are on well water, and so this is natural. We don't have to treat our water.
Ah, but yeah, I wanna I wanna fish like that blackfish. That fish
The
is
flecos.
beautiful.
Well, if you have a fish tank, you should have a pleco or some fish to clean the tank. That's what the pleco's job is to do, is to clean the tank. That's all it does. That and eat.
How
Eat,
much
eat the other stuff.
if you don't mind me asking, how much money do you typically spend a month on fish food?
We got this. I'm gonna guess we got this about 6 months ago,
Oh wow!
and this was like $12 to $15. It's
Wow!
been so long. It's been so long since we got this. I can't even remember what the price was. And we got it at Walmart.
So it's not like
So
internet.
this is goldfish food. Now, if I had a dozen goldfish, we'd go through more of this quicker. But we got that, and someone gave us a bunch of koi fish food, which goldfish, koi fish, they're all in the same family called carp. And so goldfish, they'll eat the koi fish food. So, every once in a while, so I'll use the goldfish flakes, which all of our fish here eat, and I'll throw in the koi fish food. I'm gonna put a little bit in for this, whatever this is. I can't even remember what the name of our striped fish is.
See, now I wish I got both of the end tables. I just got one. Do you
So
think? Do you
the the little fish with the stripes, he likes
think?
he likes the flakes a little bit easier, better than the koi fish, the koi food, which is let me show you what the koi food looks like. This is what the koi food looks like. It's just a little round pellet, and I think I lost CJ's video. He must have kicked the cord. So there's that. They all like that, and they all eat the koi fish food, but the little one likes the flakes a bit better.
Do you think I could set a little round bowl? I don't want to let
Um,
him knock it over.
Now our tax preparer actually was given a beta fish in a vase. So he's got this little beta fish that is in a vase, and the vase has a water plant in it. The water plant takes care of oxygenating the water, and so the beta actually fertilizes the water so that the plant gets nutrients, and the our tax preparer just has to go over and feed him twice a day with his little feed the beta fish food twice a day. And so there's a cycle of life that goes on, so it's a symbiotic relationship, and it's just a tall vase with a beta in it.
Hmm.
And that might be something you could look at. It doesn't require any energy, no electricity to use on that. And so it was pretty fascinating to see that. And he just has it sitting on his bookshelf there in his office. Um,
Yeah, I can put it up there.
so that would be something you could set on your desk, for example, and it wouldn't take up a whole lot of space because it's a it's a vase about roughly the size of in diameter of my cup.
Is it see through?
Oh yeah, it's a see through one. So you can watch the beta, and he just swims up and down, round circles all day long. And but it's as tall as probably maybe a little bit taller than this picture um, for a vase.
Yeah.
So it's not. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, I bet you could find it at something like PetSmart or something like that.
I could probably put something like that, just let it hang out in the middle of my table.
Right. You could, literally. And it'd be something that you could sit there and watch, and you'd have yourself a little pet that would guarantee you a calm, relaxing, you know, friend, if you will.
That doesn't count as like pets to me.
No, it would not be. It would not be counted against you or against your lease. Fish rarely do. Now, if you had a big setup like me, that would be something you'd have to go to your landlord about. But something as small as that vase or a small little tank, that wouldn't count against you.
Cool. Yeah.
Because number one, it's not noisy. Number two, it's not dirty. It doesn't, it doesn't mess up the apartment. Um, and the only thing that you would have to worry about is knocking the dumb thing over.
Yeah.
So, but then our pleco, and you wouldn't even in that beta thing, you wouldn't have to worry about having a cleaner fish because the way that works, as I understand it, the plant basically takes care of the water.
So what I saw you saying, I wouldn't have to try and change the water every once in a while.
You may still have to change water. I don't know that, but I do believe I actually do think he has some treatment stuff there because he's on city water too. So I think he does have to change that every once in a while because normally you would change water about once a week. We do with that big thing. So we go in and because even with our cleaner fish, we go in, we vacuum out the bottom of the tank, and then we change and add more water to it, which we need to get done here pretty quickly soon. And this is the pleco food, which we'll throw in this pleco wafer, um, and I'll throw in a couple of them, couple three. The goldfish eat these dumb things, but the plecos like it. It fits in their. It's for something easy for them to grab hold of with their sucker mouth, and we use that as a little bit of a treat. But there's plenty enough for them to feast on within the tank itself,
You
so that
think
they're never starving.
so? You just put the fish in like what water bags while you clean it?
No, we don't do anything with the fish. We don't fully empty the tank.
Oh,
You never fully empty the tank. You'll take it down to we'll take it down maybe 3/4 of the way down. To we'll remove about 3/4 of the way, 3/4 of the water out of the tank um, to change it, and then we'll refill it with fresh water. We'll also take the dirty water and we'll actually use it around plants,
hmm.
and that's beneficial for our plants because it fertilized water. It's nutrient rich water.
I feel like I would enjoy just watching fish.
I
Give me
do.
no, not to say I don't do anything all day, but it would give me something else to do
Hi, OJ.
while I'm working, sit there
Yeah,
watching fish.
I mean, I do enjoy sitting here, and like I said, it's a calming effect. And especially as I deal with headaches and stuff, it's nice to just simply sit here and kind of watch the fish.
Well, I may look into that. Now I want to
I
fish.
spent when I last bought goldfish, I paid like $6 for a dozen fish.
Wow,
Now
goldfish.
that's goldfish. Goldfish are similar to guppies. They breed quite rapidly. Now I don't know as I have two male or two female or a male and a female. I don't know how to tell.
I guess.
I don't have baby goldfish. So um and I don't know. I don't know the gender of my flecos, but I do know that that little gnat is irritating. Um, but there are hatcheries around that actually their purpose is to hatch out goldfish or hatch out different types of fish, and then they sell them to fish stores, and fish stores then resell them, like to me, um,
Huh.
to the end user. And the more exotic the fish, the more pricey the fish. For example, that little striped one there, I believe, was almost $6 or $7 in and of itself. Yeah. Now the plecos were four something a piece.
Hmm.
We had we had. I think we got five neons, and we paid $18 for them.
They're relatively inexpensive fish.
Goldfish and guppies are the most inexpensive fish. I didn't want guppies. Guppies breed like rabbits. The guppies are the rabbits of the fish world.
Oh,
Um, you have a couple of guppies, and before you know it, you have a tank full of guppies and nothing but guppies. On
yeah,
the other hand, if you have guppies and you have a fish that eats meat, eats other fish, you've got a perfect supply chain. You
yeah.
know, but
Well, yeah.
hey,
That's thanks, Levi. You gave me a project to work on.
I'm good at that.
So I would need to buy a vase and then a
No,
filter.
no. What I'm talking about actually comes already self-contained. I'll have to look it up and see.
What?
Oh, I'll have to see if I can um, find some for you.
Right.
Uh,
I need a companion. And I'm
you
not,
missing your puppies?
I am. And I can't afford to have Jax here. Because him just being here adds $50 a month to my rent.
Yikes!
I'm like, no. My mom's like, hey, you want Jax? She offered to supply the food, and I said, no, I would have to pay 50 extra dollars a month for Jax to live here. So, no. So, what'd you do today?
Let's see. Oh boy, there are a lot of different. When I did a fish and a vase thing, there's a lot of things that came up. What did I do today? A lot of nothing in reality. After stream, I woke up extremely drained today. So it was all I could do to go and do my route this morning. I mean, it was hard for me to get up and get moving. Um, but I'd made it. Praise be the Lord. I had some strength enough to get up and go. I went and I went, uh, did route, got home, did Devo. By the way, you're doing a part two tomorrow. Um,
Yay.
and hey, Sister T. And then I got done, and I couldn't stay awake anymore. So I went and I laid down, and I slept until it was time for me to go to route.
Hmm.
And even then, I was still so drained. You'd think that after a couple hours of nap, you'd be able to get up and keep moving, but such isn't the case. Um, these chronic conditions can sometimes can be so debilitating that it is extremely hard to move. Um, and such was the case for me today. Now, not every day is this way, um, but there are days when I have zero energy, and so it takes everything I got to do what I normally would do. Um, so I got up. I went to do route this afternoon. Made it through that, and I kind of just sat and listened at the bus barn afterwards, just kind of getting my feet back under me um, after that, and then came home. Ezra needed to go to town because the car has had a slow leak in a tire, and I told him to find the leak when I got home, and so he started looking for it, found out where it was, and determined we didn't have any more tire plugs, so we needed to go to town for it. So I gave a call to Shea, found out where he was, told him we'd meet him in town to pick him up, so his boss didn't have to run him all the way out here. And we went to town. I had Ezra drive. I'm just the pretty face in the passenger seat, so that so he gets the experience driving. The joys of having a permit.
Mm-hmm.
And he got his stuff, and we went over, picked up O'Shea at the gas station, talked with Larry Bob for a bit, and came home just in time to get started on reading. Uh, yeah, I mean, usually, Sister T, when it comes to that, that's generally what I try to do. Ooh, CJ,
What?
this one looks cool. This would be perfect for your tabletop.
Send it if you.
Except it's currently not available.
Oh.
That sucks. Is that one available? Nope. What the?
What stinks is I can't show it off while I'm streaming. I just don't have room on this desk.
Yeah, you'd have to take a video or something of it.
Yep. Oh, what is this? I like that. What?
What are you looking at?
Small glass vase, clear and fish tank. It's like a trapezoid thing.
Mm. Reddit has how to do it. Pinterest has how to do it. TikTok, I think, has how to do it. Um, Turtle Times has how to do it.
I want that. How do I get? Okay.
I bet you could find it on Etsy. Amazon, betta fish vase with live plants.
Here's what I was looking at.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
Amazon. Betta fish vase with live plant.
Here, I'm going to.
Sorry, we're totally supposed to be streaming.
Well, remember, we are streaming, by the way, but EE is all about this type of stuff. You know, it's just like a fireside chat about whatever's
Ooh, they
going
got
on.
cool ones. I like the ones.
Copy. This is coming over to you in Facebook Messenger.
Thank you.
Alicia, once I send it to CJ in Messenger, can you bring it up on that on the screen there on your end and bring it up so people can see it?
Oh no, I did not.
Unless CJ can.
I could probably.
If CJ could, it'd be cool to show people what we're talking about and looking at. This would be something that Kathleen, I think, would love, and you know, she's been eyeing my fish rather longingly. And by the way, CJ, if you scroll down in that link that I gave you, you're going to see a wide variety of different containers.
Sorry, I'm texting Sister T. I was supposed to give her my address.
Give her your address. So
I live nowhere. There you go, Sister T.
Donnie says I have to be awake early tomorrow morning for a doctor's appointment. For a seizure doctor.
I don't have it.
I sent it to you in Facebook Messenger. It's there.
It did not come through. So I don't know what the deal is with that.
Let me look. It says it went through.
O'Shea was so helpful.
Now it says it's sending.
You know, CJ, you could go with the rare and elusive breed of invisible. You'll have another tank, right? Labeled invisible fish.
We put the invisible fish down in the basement. They are doing incredible.
Basement.
Yeah.
You have a basement?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that.
You walked past it almost every time you went out to the camper.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to look this year.
I'm gonna try to send it again.
Yeah, you have me in suspense, Levi.
Come on.
This is a what? I'll do this low tech for now. Oh, this is the one I was looking at.
Yeah, I can't see it very well. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to be doing?
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I like it so much. I don't know where it is. It's just a Pinterest idea. I'm like it. I want it. Oh, currently unavailable. Well, if that ever gets over to me, I'll put it up there.
Well, I'm going to first off.
I know. I want it, but it's unavailable, which is sad.
Figure out what's going on.
It looked pretty. And
Teresa
now,
says you have beautiful fish. I finally got my fishing license, so I guess guess what I'm going to be doing soon. Going fishing. Sam grew up with goldfish. The first fish I won at a raffle at age 7. They had items, but it wasn't age right. Donnie says that CJ needs a dog, a chocolate lab. He has a dog, but it adds $50 to per month to his lease, and then of course that's not including the food and all the other stuff he has to go with.
yeah, so no.
Teresa says she's won goldfish as well before. Reba says that's really neat, pretty. Um, okay, I don't need that up and going because I don't have Microsoft Office up. So shut down. Thank you. Don't need that going. I haven't connected my phone to Microsoft to Windows for a long time.
I haven't been fishing in a long time either.
It's been a couple years for me, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go out to mom and dad's pond and get some of the plant life from there, just so that I can put it into my aquarium. I won't have to worry about the fish being too hard on that because
But saying a simple glass bowl is not fun. He said a simple glass bowl is always there for you. I'm like, but what's the fun in that if it doesn't look pretty?
the problem with the simple glass bowl is you have to actually go and utilize, you'd have to go and buy the
Phil,
starters and things like that you have to go. Donnie wants to go mushroom hunting.
you
Plenty of
have
woods here in Iowa to do that with.
you have the perfect fish tank for me, but I can't see it.
Who does? What in the world? Thank you. All right. Facebook, sign in. Thank you. Boy, Facebook is taking forever. Dashboard.
Teresa says, my allergies are really bothering me. I have a very sensitive nose. Most everything I smell gets my allergies going. Well, I know Levi is super sensitive to certain perfumes.
Yep.
Darlene said, my wife can't smell anything. Ooh.
There we go. Ding.
Ooh. All right. Let's go and go.
Finally went through.
Who was this one? Yeah, that is pretty. Want me to share screen here so that others can see? We can share Amazon screen, right?
Oh, yeah. This is a search. Sam says you can catch a bus and stop at a pet shop. Maybe you have what you want. Teresa, stand vanilla or lavender. Now, is it that you can't stand vanilla or lavender man-made or even natural? We have a friend, Amy and I do, that is unable to be around lilac. I mean, she cannot be around even the lilac plants
That
without severe allergic reaction.
that
That
is
one's a pretty one.
is that the one you were sending me?
Did you see? No, I sent you a search. So there's multiple results in there.
Oh,
Yeah, see, look at all those.
wow,
Look.
that's relatively inexpensive.
Mhm. Now, I don't believe that these don't come with the fish. You'd have to buy the fish separate,
Right.
but it does come with the plant and basically everything you need in there except for the fish. And
Well,
as you scroll down, I mean, there's hey, look at that one that has 3 of them in it, you know, and there's multiple options.
you're seeing everything I bought over here.
I don't, but you know, like that Popa Top, or actually, it's yeah, Pet Top, a Pet Pop glass fish tank. You know, it almost looks like it has a wooden base, but that's all sand and what have you in there.
That's cool. Yeah, it doesn't take up much space at all.
You know, and and there's multiple, obviously, pages. There's like 7 pages to this particular search.
Look at that one.
Yeah, that's the one. That was the one with 3 of them I was telling you about. Reba says we had all kinds of fish growing up. We even had seahorses. The best fish were the catfish in the freezer.
Hey,
Teresa
man.
says, not sure. I don't even like walking around the laundry store. I don't either. I try to do as very little of that going down there and getting that as possible. Unfortunately, Amy usually has me buying the laundry soap and It's like, come on, love. I know that we had to actually, with Ezra and Shua, when they were a lot younger, we actually had to go with the non-scented laundry soap because they were reacting to it, which was really nice for me because I didn't have to, I didn't have to smell it.
This one's a little pricey, but it has its own filter.
It has everything you need right there. Well, for that, you'll still have to buy filters to replace those every so often.
But yeah. I don't even know if there's a pet store in Mount Morris. Let's see.
Well, and that's the other thing is that you can actually order fish online.
Really?
Mhm. Walmart used to sell fish, but they don't anymore.
Wouldn't you know it? We do have a pet supplies. Huh. I may go down there to get me some fish. But first,
It's really amazing what God has given us, and we've been able to basically, how do I want to say this? Have dominion over that we can actually use to wonder and glorify God.
yep.
Donnie's brother actually is the one that I credit with getting me initially started wanting to have fish because Donnie's older brother, oldest brother actually, um, had this two or three supersized fish tanks in his bedroom, and I used to love going in there when Wade would let me and watching the fish. It was cool. And then I think there was at some point in time they had one out in the main playroom, um, but it was just awesome to watch.
Levi, this one has a light. And it's only $20.
Sam had a seahorse. Teresa uses all scent free.
Sorry.
Donnie says Christina has a kind that she uses because she doesn't break out using it. Talking about laundry soap. Sam says the betas can be kind of cool. Yep.
Uh,
Seahorses are so pretty, says Teresa. There are some seahorses that die if you take them out of the and take them within, take them even a couple feet out of where they were born.
this one kind of looks like a lava lamp, doesn't
It does.
it? And that's the end of page one. Well, cool.
So
It's
I mean, but we have, like I said, we have had dominion over all the fish of the sea, over birds of the air, over the everything every creeping thing that creepeth on the face of the earth. And when you stop and think about it, people have made pets out of almost every creeping thing on the earth. Snakes, um, cows, dogs, cats, chickens, lizards, turtles. You look at all that. People have made pets out of birds of
wasn't
all sorts,
was
and
wasn't there one lady on the news who befriended even like a tiger or lion?
it used to be the case, CJ, that people had exotic animals for pets, such as lions, leopards, uh, pumas, elephants. There used to be monkeys. There used to be people that had these animals. Nowadays, if you want to have an exotic pet, you all have to have license to have such pets. And like in the state of Iowa, you can't have exotic pets. Um, one of our dear sisters in Christ uh, from Texas, she actually has Bengal kitties. They're kitties. They're cats, like house cat types, but they have been specifically bred from tigers.
Hmm.
And so they have a lot of the same characteristics as the tigers, but they're in house cat form. And so she was looking to move to Iowa because we're up here, and some of our other friends are up here as well. But because Iowa says no to exotic animals, exotic pets, and those kittens, those cats, which she absolutely loves and gives homes to, um, she couldn't part from them. She didn't want to part from her cats, and so that became a hard no. There are people that do that. Donnie says there was a fish tank under the loft on the back porch. Yes,
Hmm.
I remember. That was what I was remembering. Tracy used to use some of Sylvia's laundry stuff, Gain, I believe, and oh yeah, that would. Sam says they do say do not put two betas in water together. Yes, because two male betas will tear each other apart. They will fight. You
But
can get away with it if you have a male and a female beta. Um, but even then, you have to be careful because the male beta will eat the young.
is that the way of fighting for dominance?
Yes. And Sam has all kinds of geckos all over the house, and cockroach rats and dogs, and cockroaches and the rats and dogs. But I mean, we've literally fulfilled God's command to uh, fill the earth and subdue it, and I think that's pretty impressive in a lot of ways, and in some ways, man has totally abused God's command.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't mind having a pet monkey. I don't think Amy would like it. Although she did happen to like, what's that one? What's that one? Uh, Clint Eastwood movie with the orangutan. She loved that one.
Well,
But um, and of course, we all still make the jokes about trunk monkeys and from those ads. And Skylar really liked it. Really was laughing about it when he had Amos riding on the back of his little motorbike that he bought at the swap meet last year, and he's like, "Hey, look, I got a trunk monkey." When he'd have a little trouble, and Amos would roll off the back and fix whatever it was, get back on and roll around the swap meet. It's pretty funny, uh, but it's just. I'm not denying that there's some appeal to having all of these exotic animals. Amos loved, by the way, the peacocks that we came across a lady up about 45 minutes to an hour north of us that had peacocks. She was raising peacocks, and he loved those. There it is, Reba. Every which way but loose. If you haven't seen that one, CJ, that I haven't seen all of it. I've only seen a couple clips out of it, but Amy said it was a hilarious movie, and it sounded like it was one. Maybe one of these days I should watch it. But
Hey, maybe we'll watch it in October.
no, we've already got that one planned out.
Oh, you
Remember, we had that movie we were supposed to watch, and we only watched Blackbeard's Ghost while you were here.
yeah.
You fell asleep the first time, so we had to watch that and then watch it again.
Yeah. In my
Who
defense,
was over there clapping?
we, we
You
were
have no defense.
yes, I do. We were running hard all day.
Uh oh. My brother's calling in, so I'm going to have to jump out of here. It might be important. He doesn't normally call.
All right.
This is Merlin from Washington, so I'll have to let y'all go. You all have a wonderful evening.
All right. Bye bye. Well, I'll finish my story and then we can wrap up. But yeah, in my defense, y'all, I in, in my defense, they were running me ragged last year. I was so tired. I wanted to watch the movie. It was a good, funny movie. And I woke up at Levi and I'm like, I was laying down on the couch, comfortable, and I fell asleep. I'm like, I can't watch the rest of this. I'm doing sleep. The deck on the after the sound, and they're pretty big. Baby one, here's even monkey. Alright, well, we've reached our allotted hour. I want to thank you all for joining me and Levi on our adventure talking about animals. Remember, here at CEM, we want to do three things. We want to glorify God, edify the saints, and answer any spiritual questions you may have. So, if you have those spiritual questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you all, and we'll see you next time. God bless.